Okay, we're going to go through the parts of the eye here, and then you're going to review what we went over by doing the matchup questions on the beginning or the first page of the worksheets. And then you're just going to fill in the rest using the internet and any sources you can to find the information. So we're going to start. I'm going to go out of order here. I'm going to start at the very front of the eye here. So that is C. Okay, so we have this covering over the front of our eye, and that is called the cornea. So that's you tend to scratch that. If you have ever scratched your eye, it's usually your cornea, and it feels, when you do that, it feels like you got like something in your eye all the time. It's very annoying. And then behind the cornea is some liquid. Okay, so maybe I'll give that a different color. So the liquid behind the cornea, I guess I'll just keep it white, is D. So there's this liquid, and you can't see, I'm just coloring that in white, but it's already white. I'm trying to get rid of some of that yellow. Okay, so that is called the aqueous humor. And so let's scratch these out as we go. So aqueous humor, and that is D. Not the easiest to spell. Aqueous humor, and it's just kind of like a jelly-like substance that's in between the cornea, the front of the eye, and the lens. But before we get to the lens, that black pupil, we all know what the pupil is, I think. And the reason it looks black is because it's a hole in your eye that lets the light in. So that would be E. So let's find it here, and E is the pupil. Okay, and that's right here. So it appears black because it is a hole. Now what's surrounding? Let's think logically. What is surrounding the pupil? Well, that is that colored portion of our eyes. I think brown is the most common color. And then blue. Green is pretty rare. Hazel is sort of that mixture, but we'll make this diagram have a rare color of iris. That will make it green. Okay, and so the iris in this case is F. So the colored part of your eye, it surrounds a hole, which is your pupil that lets the light in. Then we have the lens. So I'll give the lens some color here. So the lens is right here. Now the lens changes shape to adjust the light rays so that they bounce properly on the back of our eye so we can see properly. So that is G, the lens. And typically we dissected cow eyes at this point in the year, and I would have the students take out the lens and put it on a piece of paper so they could see how it magnifies the writing on the paper. We never got to lenses this year, so we are a little bit behind, but actually we did pretty good considering. So really happy about how far we got. Like, we just missed a little teeny bit off the end of this unit. So now we can get to B. So there are these muscles that control the lens because the lens can change shape. So the muscles are located right here and here. And those are called your ciliary muscles. So that is B. Okay. And then we have a lot of liquid jelly-like substance that gives our eye its shape. And that is H right here. And that is called the vitreous humor. So and there's quite a bit of that. And then we have this reflective surface along the back of our eye where the light rays meet, and the photoreceptors in this part of your eye, right along the back here, send signals to your brain so that we can perceive what the light rays are telling us, so we can see. But interestingly enough, when the light rays hit our retina, the image they form is actually inverted, upside down on the retina, and our brain changes it right side up, which is kind of an interesting fact. So that is eye, and that is the retina. And of course, all the bundle of nerves that's taking the message to the brain is found right back here. The bundle of nerves. So, and all grouped together, that's called the optic nerve. Optic nerve. And so that conducts electricity to your brain from the photoreceptors found in the back of the eye called the retina. So, oh, we're still missing A. There we go. And I'm not going to color in A. I'm just going to show you where it is because it is A is the right color. A is the sclera. And the sclera is like the whites of the eye. It goes all, as you can see, if you follow it along. Maybe I will color it in. I think red is the right color. I guess it doesn't matter. You know it's the whites. So I'll make it blue. Why not? So you can see it goes all the way around. It's called the white of the eye. Okay. And that is the sclera. Very tough, the sclera. Okay. There's everything. So hopefully you can take this information now and apply it on the first page where you're doing the match up with the parts and the function.